Fog Wrestling are back again with another video, and it's time to review NXT. It was Raw yesterday. Raw got a 2 out of 10. Will NXT do any better? Let's see. We have Indus Sheer taking on the Creed Brothers if we kick off the show. Managed by the modern day Maharaja. And the Creed Brothers have kind of just been, like, they kind of win like every match in NXT, so I thought this would kind of just go their way, but turns out they defeat the Creeds. The big fat bastard Creed hits the deck and with a choke slam, and Indus Sheer win. And I'm actually shocked about this. Truly shocked. We then get like a look into Nikita Lyons getting attacked last week. How she's on the middle of the car park and there's just all these people walking past. It's so staged looking. It looks so funny. Like let's just call a spade a spade. Like, see when Austin got run over, it was so well done. I'm not trying to compare these two things, even though I am. So yeah, bear with me. But it's like, this is so staged. Like, the acting for all these people is horrendous. Like, they're like, oh, look, they look suspicious, but so does she, and so does he, and so does she. What's she doing in the back seat of that car? Why is she no helping Nikita Lyons? Why are they close to her? Why is Tiffany Stratton in the same general area? Like, so what are we led to believe here? Nikita Lyons get run over, or she get hit by a lead pipe or whatever, and all these people are just walking past, not really giving a fuck. They make themselves all look suspicious, or I don't know. This just came across as very funny. I like the fact they tried something different, but come on, there's better ways of dealing with stuff like this, and just write it better. Come on, I mean, this was Shawn Michaels. This is Shawn Michaels' doing, and come on, son. Seeing Triple H grabbed your head and fucked it in the car window. That was some good stuff. You could have just copied that, son, but you didn't. We then have Zoe Stark defeating Indy Hartwell. A nothing match, really. I think Indy Hartwell should be moved up to the main roster if they've no intention of giving her the belt. She then has a hang backstage, basically saying that it's been a whirlwind week for me. Aye, well, you're still a jobber, hen, so no need to greet. Out comes Wesley, says just a very cookie cutter generic promo here for Leslie, basically stating the fact that at Vengeance Day he's gonna walk out, because guess what, guys? You guys are all in my corner, and he's referring to the fans, and it's just very cookie cutter shite. Out comes D-Jack. D-Jack said, yeah, you might be on their side come Sunday, but they can't help you on Sunday. And then that's kind of the end of the segment. D-Jack still looking like a badass. He takes on Fog Wagner. I believe these two have took each other on quite a few times in recent months. Not that I'm complaining, because it's two big guys that can actually work, and it looks fucking real. They're both like, what, 6'4". I enjoy these sort of matches. I do. I really do. And but yeah, D-Jack wins. Of course, he's not going to lose in the build up to this. We then have Taylor Bate defeating Axiom. This guy at Axiom and Taylor Bate. Just look at the neck of Taylor Bate, man. He looks like somebody that's going to go skinny dipping. For fuck's sake. Am I supposed to take him serious as a wrestler? I definitely don't take him serious as a wrestler, but I mean, if anyone else wants to take him serious as a wrestler, I guess you're more than welcome to, pal. But we then have a few backstage segments. We've got Carmelo Hayes saying that he's ready to show the world why he's him. Mate, you should be on the main roster. But then again, I say you should be on the main roster. Look what they've done with, Legado. Absolute disaster, in my opinion. We then have Alba Fire with Isla Dawn. I'm going to burn you because I'm pish, pretty much, is what she's went for there. We then have a look in to Braun Breaker and Grayson Waller's feud, and of course how it's going to culminate at the pay-per-view inside the steel cage, which should be a good match. I mean, I've no complaints about this. I mean, is it time to move one of them up? Probably, but I feel like when they're going to move, I think it'll be Braun Breaker that gets moved up, but I think it'll be after Mania. I think if they're going to move you up to the main roster, it would be at the Rumble, or the turn of the year, or I guess you could say, this is NXT pay-per-views after the Rumble, so that kind of forces their hand in that department. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I think it's going to happen after the match, and at Mania, whatever match they have at the pay-per-view at Mania. We then have Stevie Turner defeating Dana Palmer again. Just two fucking bums. Like, yeah, it was her debut. Like, but who gives a shit? Two people that mean hee haw. Like, they don't do a very good job of bleeding people in to the roster, in my opinion. At least, I don't think they do. Truly don't think they do. We then have the library, the secretary backstage. Blah, blah, blah. Boring, boring, boring. I'm trying to stay awake here. You know, it just sucks. It really does suck. And then, talking about sucking, we have Drew Gulak defeating Charlie Dempsey. Why is this even a match? Why is this even a match on NXT? Can someone tell me why? Because, like, Drew Gulak was the trainer guy in the game, and then all of a sudden you think, I always think, fuck, he's in AEW, but he's never went to AEW, and he's just sitting having this match, and it just shows you how fucking much of a mark Daniel Bryan is actually wrestling this guy on SmackDown. 20-minute special it was. Drew Gulak's teaching Daniel Bryan. Why is the guy who's not done anything with his career teaching the guy who fucking defeated Evolution on the same night? Like, come on, do the math, folks. The wrestling sucks, and this is Exhibit A of it sucking. But then something decent, because Chase University win in the main event. It was the New Day Invitational. They defeated Malik Blade and Idris Anofe, and the Diad, the Rock's daughters out there, just looking pretty ugly, if I'm being honest. And yeah, the right team won here. I like Chase. I like the fact he actually wrestles in like his university attire. Hudson looking the part as well. And Fia Hall's pretty at the door. And all guys, and that is your NXT. There was no Braun Breaker or thingy on this show. Grayson Waller, just a promo package, which sucks. I mean, that's not particularly great. But you know, maybe the pay-per-view will be better than the actual. And this actual show, I mean, it should be like, but in terms of this actual show, I'm going to give it a 1. Very, very disappointing, guys. A shorter than usual review, but you know what? When the show's shite, why rate it high when it does not deserve to be rated high, guys? So yeah, Raw gets a 2. This gets a 1. But what's next? Dynamite? Could be the first 0 of the week. But until then, peace.